Yo, what's up, everyone? I'm back once again, folks. Hi, this is the one, the only Mark Spencer for the NHL review. This is the NHL News Flash update. Big news, big breaking news coming in across the wire as this morning for June 22nd, 2010. The draft is more than 4 days away. Actually, today's Tuesday, right? So I guess, yeah, how about that? 3 days away in LA, the entry draft. So, well, here's the biggest news of all. Scott Niedermayer of the Anaheim Ducks has called it a day. Well, they say he's called it a career. He did the same thing that Rob Blake did this weekend. He's calling it a career. After almost, I think about, how long has he been playing this league? About 17 years. Scott Niedermayer has called it a career with the Ducks. Today he's calling a news conference later today. According to TSN, that's where I got my information. So, you know what? When I look at Scott Niedermayer, what a career! The guy won gold medals. He's won a Stanley Cup. He's won numerous trophies throughout his career. World championships, Norris trophies, best defenseman in the league. Probably one of the greatest skating defensemen since Paul Coffey. And the thing about the Niedermayer brothers is it was nice to see the brothers win the Stanley Cup together with the Ducks. To see him win it with his younger brother was special. And when I saw his parents come out into the ice and they skated with the cup, and it was cool. That Rob Niedermayer, Scott Niedermayer, they've had great careers in the NHL. But sad to see his older brother retire. But I guess Scott said, "Hey, I have no more challenges. I've done it all. I won 3 cups. I've won a gold medal in the Olympics. I won a gold medal in the World Championships. I've won World Cup of Hockey. I've won a medal in that. What else can Scott Niedermayer accomplish in the NHL? He's accomplished everything, and that's the one thing that you got to remember, folks, is you got to be dedicated at every level in hockey. And he showed it through the years. Just one of the great ambassadors for the sport. One of the good guys in the league. So, Scotty, enjoy retirement, big guy. Same thing with Rob Blake. He had another great career. 20 years. I can remember when he began with Gretzky back in the early 90s when they got to the Stanley Cup final against the Toronto. Actually, they beat the Toronto Maple Leafs, and they got to the Stanley Cup final against the Montreal Canadiens. You know what? To this day, I don't know what Marty McSorley was thinking when he brought that stick in. Kind of cost him the series. But in the end, that was one of Rod Blake's highlight moments. And when he went to Colorado and won the Stanley Cup, that was even sweeter. Had some good years with LA. Had some good years recently with San Jose. They couldn't get the job done, but Rob Blake shown over his career. Win a gold medal with Canada in 2002. Rob Blake's the real deal. He is one of the greatest defensemen in the history of the league. And you got to just say, you know what? There's some things in this world I'll never understand. I don't know why these guys are retiring, but hey, they've had enough of the rug and tug of the hard, gritty league the NHL is. It's an 8-month game. You're rarely home with your families. It's tough. It's rigorous. It's basically someone told me that it's 365 days a year. That's what hockey is. It's all year round, talk radio, everything. It's not easy. So I wish these guys the best in retirement. I wish they would retire. Hopefully, maybe they might come back out of retirement sometime down the line, but I really doubt that's going to happen. The next wave for those 2 guys are probably the NHL Hall of Fame in a few years. Thinking of Hall of Fame, looks like the Big E, Eric Lindros, looks like he might be in the conversation and get into the Hall of Fame this year. There's a few others that might be getting into the Hall of Fame this year, so we're just going to take a look at that soon. So the biggest news of today is the big blockbuster trade that happened this morning. The Boston Bruins have made a deal with the Florida Panthers just before the draft year. The biggest name involved is Nathan Horton. Nathan Horton and Gregory Campbell. Gregory Campbell is a spare part. He hasn't really done good in the recent years. He's pretty much a depth player, but the way I look at this trade, this is a good move. This is very important for the Boston Bruins. They get a centerman, a big power forward type of centerman for that team to play with, Milan Lucic. Take some pressure off Mark Savard, so this is a good move. And going the other way is Dennis Weidman and the 15th overall pick in Friday's entry draft in Los Angeles. So this is a big move for Florida. They were building, they're cleaning out some players that haven't really got the job done in that market. So, looking at Nathan Horton, he's a former #1 pick overall by the Florida Panthers. It just never worked out for him there. So maybe this is a new day, a new beginning for this guy in his career. Last year he had 25 goals and I think like 28 assists. Didn't do that great. This guy was projected to be a 40 goal scorer in this league. He hasn't really done it yet, folks. He's only 25. He can only get better, hopefully, because an NHL career is not that long. So, the way I look at it, Nathan, you have to start picking your game up or it could be over. So that's all the news I got right now, folks. There's not really much other news cooking on the burners. Not too much. There was one rumor actually kicking the burner last night. Actually was breaking. I was checking out some rumors. There's one rumor that has Jason Spezza going to the Columbus Blue Jackets. I don't know if this is actually going to happen. Maybe this is just kicking the tires and stuff. But don't be surprised. Maybe Spezza might go to the Blue Jackets, the Kings, the Calgary Flames, the Edmonton Oilers. There's so many rumors out there right now. But I got some breaking news actually just coming in. Pat Quinn has stepped down as the head coach of the Edmonton Oilers. And kind of sucks. Tom Brady will be taking over. Looks like Pat Quinn's going to be an advisor on the team and on hockey operations. It's the same thing he did after in Vancouver years ago in '95. Could never really get why Pat Quinn did it. This is a really good young team. I guess Pat Quinn just couldn't handle it. So maybe being an advisor is a more easier job for him. So we'll see what happens. That's all I got for now, folks. Thanks for watching. This is Mark Spencer for NHL News Flash. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.